Numerical properties of numbers. In all of the mathematics that we do, whether it's algebra or just basic kindergarten math, there are a lot of numerical properties that we use all the time. But because they're such simple ideas, we never often really think about it or what they're called. The commutative property is one of the most important properties of numbers. It states that for any numbers a and b, a plus b is equal to b plus a. Also, a times b is equal to b times a. In other words, what this means is that no matter what numbers you have here, and no matter what order you put them in, if you add or multiply two numbers, the order doesn't matter. A perfect example, think about actual numbers. 2 plus 3 we know is equal to 5. Well, that's the same answer you get as if you had switched the order of those numbers in the first place. 3 plus 2. No matter what numbers you have, the order in which you put them does not matter when you are multiplying or adding. But be careful. The commutative property only applies to multiplication and addition. Division and subtraction are not commutative. For division and subtraction, the order does matter. Expressions like x plus 4 and 4 plus x are called equivalent. This is because no matter what value x is, those two expressions, because of the commutative property, will always be equal, hence the name equivalent. Pause the video now and try to write as many equivalent expressions to the ones above as you possibly can using the commutative property. The additive identity is another very simple property in mathematics. Simply put, the additive identity states that if you add 0 to anything, it does not change it. The multiplicative identity, just as simple as its additive counterpart, states, in plain words, that if you multiply something by 1, that also doesn't change it. But remember, there are countless number of ways that we can write the number 1. Most of them as fractions, like 2 over 2, 32 over 32, 5.3 over 5.3, pi over pi, x over x. In fact, there are thousands, millions, trillions. There's an infinite number of ways that you can write 1. This makes for another rule about the multiplicative identity. And that rule is that for any number a, as long as it's not 0, a over itself will always equal 1 for any number other than 0. The last property is called the associative property. The associative, being similar to the commutative, states that for any numbers a, b, and c, a plus p grouped, followed by an added addition of c, is the same as if you add a to the group of b plus c. An equivalent statement works for also multiplication. Simply put, what the associative property means is that whether you're multiplying or adding 3 or more numbers, the way that you group them with parentheses does not matter. But be careful once again, because just like the commutative property, this associative property only works for addition and multiplication. Do not be tempted to change the grouping when division and subtraction is involved. Pause the video now and try to write as many equivalent expressions as you can, using the commutative, associative, and identity properties.